Alright, so we're back again. Zacama nonsense. What have we changed since the last time? Took out some expansions into Fairy for Electro Dominance. I think that's a little bit better, especially trying to get like Zacama or Carnage Tower into play just out of nowhere. I think that's hilarious and really powerful. Especially at end step, but that's a little bit more difficult. What would that be, like 11 mana? Yeah, that seems kind of crazy. We tried Drover, whatever it's called, but it didn't really work with the sweepers that we brought in. And if it died, you just kind of lost the mana. And it doesn't untap with Wilderness Reclamation for the same turn to cast Chemisters and stuff, so I didn't like that. Sideboard's kind of the same. We just brought in some more sweepers, took out some slow weird stuff like the Convoke token thing, March of the Multitudes. Other than that, not too different from the last one. Took out a forest, brought in a Temple Garden. And yeah, let's give it a shot. Let's take it through a constructed event, see how it does. Someone scooped just a second ago because they probably just didn't want to play against the Nexus deck, which is totally fair. It was just funny. Could try this deck in best of one, but have to take out Nexus for something, because you can't play that in best of one. Dirty shoes. Also, we hit Diamond today in ranked, so that was pretty cool. All right, we got the 2-mana ramp spell into the 4-mana Reclamation, which is what we wanted to do. I'm gonna reveal Baratodon. Not gonna show our opponent the spice with the reveal on the Thunderherd. Do have to shock ourselves though. I will get a mountain. No, let's get a forest. Island? I don't even know. Damn. Green, green, green. I guess I do need double red for this explosion. Alright, let's do that. So we can at least cast this if we don't find a way to do it earlier. Looks like it's just a mono white deck with heroic reinforcements. I think I'm going to play Baratodon. I think because Reclamation isn't doing much right now. I guess it'll... No, let's just cast the Reclamation. Let's just cast this. Because the next turn we can make a fairly decently large explosion. I think that's probably just better than casting Baratodon. Oh, this is Mardu. Okay. Mardu with no follow-up. Whoa. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be 5, and then 6, 7, 8, 9. 10? Can explosion for... I don't think it's worth it. Let's just not take damage, and then cast a massive explosion. No, I already got the trigger. Looks like they went to mortify it, but a little too late. So for 5, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Well, short. It's already done its thing. This is also a good thing we didn't go for Thrashing Baratodon. Second Zacama. Oh boy. Discard. Ugh. Zacama? Opponent now knows about it. But I don't think the second one was doing much. I mean, we could play one, they kill it in response to the untap trigger, and then we just like play the next one immediately, but I don't think that's how we're winning the game. Let's run out Baratodon. I'd have to do this first to cast it, because I need the green sources. Oh, even better. Alright, so end step. Play this tapped. Untap. So we have explosion for 3. I think I gotta kill this stupid thing like right now. Actually, no, I could just wait, right? Yeah, let's just wait. Well, I don't know how to undo this. It's not that important. Let's just do it now. Oh, wait. I just undid it. Alright, let's pass. 1, 2, 3. So explosion for 3 on this hero. I'd prefer to kill Judith. And there's a Judith. That's exactly why I wanted to hold on to it. Stupid card. They get a bunch of tokens, but we're not just dying out of nowhere to this thing. Could definitely use a sweeper here. Are we close to Zacama? Not next turn, but the turn after. If we have Electro Dominance, we could have done it right now, but we don't. Let's run this out. Alright, there's a sweeper. Kind of makes this a lot easier. Take 1. I'm probably just going to play this right now. Just like shock myself and play it. A bit risky, but not too much bad can go wrong. Or too much can go wrong. We shall find out. Conclave. Okay. What is that targeting? The Baroncidon? I guess I'll just sacrifice it, right? Well, let's see what we draw first. Nexus and Electro Dominance. Okay, let's see what we draw again. Alright, let's kill this thing. I guess it cuts them off of, like, Devotion. I don't even know. I just prefer to have it in my graveyard, I guess. Alright, put a stop here so we can float mana with Zacama. And then win the game. Because we have Zacama. And our opponent has nothing to do. And that's game. We gain 100 trillion life. Oh no, we only have 1 white source? Ugh. Ooh, that sucks. Alright. Let's just kill our opponent with Electro Dominance then. Alright. Actually won that game. So now we're going to bring in some more sweepers. Probably take out the Nexus plan? Ooh, I don't know. Take out Carnage Tyrant. Don't want to take out Zacama. Seems a little ridiculous. Don't want to disrespect the beast. The elder. Gotta respect your elders. Both explosions were pretty good there. Though I guess I would have preferred them be Electro Dominance at some point. Just to have earlier Zacama. It wouldn't get the untap trigger, but it'd just be a giant 9/9. I actually don't know what to take out. Maybe just take out the Nexus thing. Take 2 of those out. Oh, damn, I forgot about Lyra. Alright, so definitely taking out that. Let's shave some Electro Dominances. Domini. I almost want Hotly as well. Yeah, let's bring in Hotly. Take out some of these X spells. I also want this Thrashing Baroncidon too. Let's take out the other X spell. Screw it. Let's do like 1 and 1. Yeah, let's... I think Expansion Explosion is just better here, because just digging for, like, sweepers seems a bit better than, like, not doing that. Like, surprising my opponent with, like, a Huatli or something on their end step isn't as good as, just drawing more cards to find more sweepers. I'm gonna keep this hand. It looks like a straight-up Jeskai control hand. Oh, undone. It's kind of funny looking. This deck has a lot of weird opening hands. And there's another hero. Guess we'll play another tap land. Pitiless Pontiff? Okay. That is indestructible when you sacrifice something. Alright, so we get a... Does that have Afterlife? It does not. We get a very, very nice sweep here. kind of need some green mana, though. Or just another white source for Lyra. That on its own isn't too scary, so I'm not going to do anything about it. Let's pass. It'd be nice to kick this expansion on something. Like copy heroic reinforcements. I guess that's not the best thing to do, but it's not bad. We found the second white source. Opponent also just did nothing. Let's go to our second main phase. I think they have Mortify. Actually, I'm pretty certain they have Mortify. So I'm going to play this tapped and pass. Mortify's not going anywhere, but I'd rather just cast Chemisters and get a better sweep here. Okay. Also, if they just continue to sort of do nothing like this, I think the longer they do that, the better it is for us. Kind of incentivizing me to just kill this with a sweeper, if they don't want to do anything else. Wilderness Reclamation. Alright, let's go to our second main phase. Still have something. Huh. It's got to be a spot removal spell. If it is a Mortify, I guess I'd prefer them to kill this instead. I'd rather not shock myself. Let's put an end step trigger. Run this out, see what happens. Get the untap. It was a Mortify. It was weird they let me get the trigger. Huh. They could have killed it before I went to my end step, so I couldn't float all this mana. Well, this is the spot to explosion for 2, it looks like. 1, 2, 3. No, explosion for 3. I think that's decent. Yeah, you're still gonna go to discard though. I need a second green source, so I definitely don't want to discard these. I guess I'll get rid of this growth spiral, yeah. Like, it kind of works, but I'd have to, like, shock myself to get the value out. Oh, Aurelia. Woo, okay. I guess I cast Lyra, and if they have an answer to it, we have the Cleansing Nova to back up. I could just cast a sweeper now. No, I'm just going to run out Lyra. Play a tapped land, preferably a green one. By the way they've been playing, I'm pretty sure they have way more than just one spot removal spell, because it seemed to have nothing for a while. That doesn't seem like what this deck does. Okay, that's a good one, though. We can actually answer that. Take 4, go down to 9. Play Barontodon. Can't play the second one. Let's play another green source and pass. Could have played the Harbor so I could Chemisters and sacrifice this to get the Lyra, but I don't really know what to I guess I'd discard this. So there was a reason to play this. I didn't want to shock myself. Kind of hoping for Zacama still. That'd be nice. Alright, you go to combat. Let's see if they swing. If they don't have an answer to Lyra. If they do, I'm going to assume they have an answer to Lyra. I'm still going to go for this, though. A Judith. Okay. Yep, still doing it. And I'm still going to swing. I might just Cleansing Nova now. I think we can just keep trading off for 5 and 5, because we'll win that race and just gum up the board with these Barontodons instead. Yeah. Also, if they don't do anything next turn, we can Clarion and give these lifelink, and then that'll probably close it out even further. Interesting to see an Oblivion Ring based thing in their deck. And not like Bedevil. Banefire for 5. Wow. Okay. So they're back to kind of winning this race. This would be a spot where I wish I cast a Nova instead. But we did get the Banefire out of their hand. Alright, so I think I'm just gonna... Yeah, I do. If they want me to. I play my viewers in games and stuff. I think I'm just gonna Cleansing Nova. So I kind of regret casting both of these. We're not in a terrible spot. But this will kill us if we don't do anything. And casting Clarion, this Judith actually gets to kill one of these as it dies. So let's swing and see how they block, actually. Maybe I can get away with playing the Clarion. Wow, okay. So we can actually clear with the Clarion. Didn't expect that to happen. I obviously prefer to keep the Nova, so let's do that. They have to use one of the pings to kill this Bronzodon as well, so we're at 8. They just go face? What? I don't think I like that. Alright, well, maybe they're onto something. Swifty Imposter, thanks for the follow, man. Play this tapped and pass. Kind of a long turn, but... Challenge my deck with Super Friends? Yeah. You're on. Alright, there's another Lyra. Let's see if they go to kill this. That'd be nice for them. If they don't kill this, I think they don't have an answer to it because they're so low they don't want to keep taking face damage for no reason. Wow, we might just come out of this. Toughness 4 or greater. That sucks. Oh well. Rip. We're back to square one. Citywide bust. Oh, you have a follow-up too? Okay, thank God. Let me sign out my Clarions. There's another Lyra. Let's see if they have another answer. It doesn't kill him in one hit though, so... Alright, that's not an answer. That's not an answer. Let's get rid of Clarion. I'm sorry, Cleansing Nova. Oh, sweet, let's cast that. Alright, my opponent is dead. Wow, we won this game. I'm just gonna swing to, yeah, let's just... Massive explosion. Oh, this is so satisfying. 1, 2, 3, 4, so... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hell yeah, you can draw 9 cards. GG, bruh. Yeah, we beat Mardu aggro with some interesting deck options. Citywide bust. That's crazy. It's like a one-sided sweeper because their stuff is too small for it, and it costs 3 mana. It doesn't stop like small threats from the opponent, like a token-based strategy or something, or like mono red doesn't stop them. But that's a pretty cool card. It gets in the way of, I guess, specifically Lyra. Not much else it stops. Carnage Tyrant, but I don't think you're going to expect Carnage Tyrant to stick around your opponent's deck post sideboard. Very strange one. No, we could do best of 3. I'm going to finish this league first, though. This constructed event. Alright, so we got our turn 2 ramp spells. I'm going to cast the Growth Spirals first. Let's play this island. Okay. So another, maybe Esper? Mardu? I'm gonna... I don't know. Godless Shrine, turn 1 is... Okay, probably the same deck again. Ooh, didn't hit a land. That would have been a reason to cast this Thunderherd Migration instead. We did hit a land for this, though, and that's really good. This is a very good blocker. Kind of hope this is just straight up black-white. No green, or I guess it'd be blue, or red. Blue or red. It's looking like it's straight black, white. Okay, got our 4th mana. So, could just copy this Thunderherd to guarantee the Carnage Tyrant. Because the explosions, we need 2 red sources. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's do that. Copy this. Or rather, reveal that. Copy Thunderherd. Get our last 2 basics. So we have 6 mana, so we can play this Carnage Tyrant. They know about it, but they still got to do something about it. Hopefully there's no Eldritch Reborn. Although this being straight black-white, there's only so many things they can play. Seraph of the Scales. Alright, that's kind of pesky permanent there. Alright, let's run this out. Hope we find Zacama mana soon. We're 2 away. If we run 2 lands in a row, this Growth Spiral gets us there real quick. Looks like they're trying to target this. Looked like they were. Gains Vigilance. Okay, maybe they were wondering if Carnage Turn had Reach or something. Figured they'd have bumped into this plenty of times before. This will just kill us. Need to do something. There's not much I can do, though. This also looks like it's slow enough to where I can get away with trying to do the Nexus thing. Especially how they might not expect it game 1. Alright, we're dead in like 2 turns instead of 3. I have like 1 turn to draw something. Alright, that doesn't actually... It kills something. So I guess I'll do it now so the spawn doesn't... What do I prefer to kill? I guess I'd prefer to kill this because this just leaves behind tokens. Yeah, let's do it right now. So it doesn't deal 1 damage to us. For 5? Yeah, doesn't really matter. If we had a Wilderness Reclamation, we could have cast the Zacama. Oh, Electro-Dominance casts it. So you do get the Zacama untap. That'd be one hell of a surprise for your opponent. Alright, we're 1 land away. I don't think we're winning the race. It'd be a 2-turn clock versus a 3-turn clock if I swing. Because I just swing with the Tithe Taker. So, really just banking on a land here. And them to not do anything in the face of said land. Like immediately kill Zacama before I get to untap my lands. I'm interested. The fact they keep giving this Vigilance is strange to me. Maybe they want to just trade? I don't think they would trade if I swung, though. I don't know. It seems kind of strange. Alright, we actually get to do things. Let's hope there's no Mortify. It could damn well be a Mortify, actually. That sucks. I don't think I'm winning by holding back. But I'm not losing immediately if something goes terribly wrong. Nope, I'm swinging. We're all in. We're all in. You think they'll trade? That does explain the Vigilance. Okay. Okay. New trade. Oh, I'm going to snap off the Nexus here. Do it again. They might trade this time. Also, there's no Mortify. Land. 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 Damn it. Alright. Not the worst, though. Let's cast it. Okay, so we get to cast Zacama. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, hold on. 1, 4, 5, 9 lands, so 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We only need 11, so I can play this tapped. Alright, we got there. Oh man, we got there. Okay, so we're gonna swing. Let's see if they block. No. Okay. Oh wait, we just kill our opponent. We just actually just killed them with it. I kind of forgot about that. I was excited about Zacama. They're just dead, though. I hope. Oh god, what are they doing? Okay. Yeah. I'm not going to show them Zacama. That's unfortunate. They're just dead. So they actually, if they stuck to the reason of giving that vigilance, the game plan, they weren't in a bad spot there if they just blocked and traded, because they wouldn't have immediately died. They would have been in a rather precarious situation, but they wouldn't have been dead. So, Lyra, all these aggro decks. I don't know how much I like Carnage Tyrant. It does have hexproof, and it seemed to be kind of relevant there, but it's really expensive, and I think I got better things to do. Actually, don't know if I like the... Ugh, it's hard. I like Watley. Let's start shaving these X spells. Actually, I'm going to shave Nexus over these X spells. I want Electro Dominance. Electro Dominance with Reclamation lets me get Zacama out way too early. And that just seems so disgusting. Let's run it like this. So no Nexus. Yeah, he does get the tokens. They didn't go for the tokens. Huh. They could have even given it Death Touch, and it would just trade. I think you just pay 1 black and it gets a Death Touch. They'd take 4. They get the 2 tokens. Carnage Tyrant would die. Because giving it, they gave it Vigilance twice too, and just really didn't do anything with it. Maybe the keeping it around for a smaller threat. Oh my. This hand doesn't do anything at all, but I think I'm going to keep it because all it really needs is an Electro Dominance or a Chemister's Insight, or I guess like 1 ramp spell. Let's hope there's no crazy opener. There's the ramp spell. Okay. Make sure we play a land that lets Harbor come untapped next turn so we can Growth Spiral. I guess the island would just do it though. Alright, we don't have double white for Lyra. Or a Sweeper. Midnight Reaper, that sucks. Rip the Sweepers. Well, we found a Sweeper. I mean, it's better than doing nothing. Oh, do I have the mana? Oh, I do. Okay. Yep, it's better than doing anything else, because these aren't actually doing much if we cast them. Midnight Reaper. That's so ridiculously powerful. Completely undo your sweep. So white source, Electro Dominance, no Nexus in the deck. Chemister's Insight be another good one. They could have cast this for 1 less. I guess they probably just had nothing else to do, so. Right, so we're not getting anything done with this extra mana. Oh boy. We take 5, we're on a pretty serious clock, and we have absolutely nothing. Tire Hand doesn't do it. Oh crap, they also found out. Only have 1 target too. Let's hope there's no Mortify. Kind of surprised to see Duress. I guess they did kind of lose to non-creature stuff, so that's reasonable. And it's a little bit unfamiliar what's going on. And it did hit at something. It didn't, like, fizzle. Are we dead next turn? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, wait, no, 4, no, 5, because it pings. 6, 7, 8, 9. Dead. Can Thunder Herd into doing nothing, because we can't get this land untapped for Lyra. Okay, well. Midnight Reaper pretty much just soloed us because they're kind of out of gas without it. Kara's Tyrant doesn't even block that flying thing, that Spawn of Mayhem. I'm actually going to bring in this Electro Dominance. Don't even think I like Huatli. It seems like they're doing things that fly, and Huatli doesn't fare well against that. Yeah, let's do it like this. They have Cast Down. It doesn't kill Zacama or Lyra. They could have Vraska's Contempt, though I kind of doubt it. Maybe Eldritch Reborn. But haven't seen a Mortify yet, I don't think. They're really sideboarding. Okay. Curious. One land, nope. Two lands and a Growth Spiral. No red or white. I think this is good enough, though. I don't want to go down to 5. Another land? Sure. And let's just cast the Thunder Herd without a dinosaur. Oh no, is this Duress? Okay. Whew. Did not want to lose that Growth Spiral. That would have sucked. Alright. Let's get probably a white source. What is this? Okay. Looks like they were paying X for something. Let's guarantee a land drop, not risk whiffing on the Growth Spiral. Definitely getting white now, because our whole hand has white in it. Though we still need red. Let's hope there's no Spawn of Mayhem. And if there is, I'd kind of need a white source immediately. We have like no solid answer to Gutter Bones either. Okay. Can't really sweep the board because that has pseudo indestructible. Our entire hand is kind of uncastable. Alright, we got there. I can play this right now. They'll sacrifice Gutter Bones to give this indestructible, and they'll get a token. So we don't even really get much done. But what's next turn anyways? Just another... Next turn isn't doing much. I'm just going to play this tapped. Playing it untapped, we kind of just gain the same amount of life in... Like, we take 2 less damage, but we take 2 damage, and we don't really even clear the board. I would like them to tap out. Oh, come on. Alright, that was a reason to not wait. Now we're probably just completely screwed. Whatever. There's no beating that. They don't have anything to do with that last mana. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guess we're digging for something. There's a white source. Might be too late though, but we do have a Cleansing Nova. If they play something massive, they can't just kill us now. They can do up to 5. There's no haste threats. I'm just hoping there's nothing that recurs itself or anything. I don't think Lyra's gonna stick if I go for it. Also, I don't even think it's good enough. Just stumbled way too hard, and they had Midnight Reaper both times we waited to sweep the board. Also, the priest actually kills the creature, because we have to sacrifice one. So that wouldn't even have worked. Looks like they don't have anything else to do, though. Just double Gutter Bones? Huh. Okay. Again, I don't think there's any haste in their deck. We have to, like... There's just, like, too many things that have to go right, though. Might just be completely impossible. I have not seen a Mortify, though. They only got 1 Gutter Bones back. I wonder what Spawn of Mayhem? I don't know what they're debating. Like, we're obviously not dead, so... Okay, it looks like they're not going to use all their mana again. Unless they have triple Gutter Bones. Okay. That was kind of strange. Well, we have to do this. Right? Yeah, so we don't just die. We can play a Barontodon. Just don't think that's enough. I obviously can't shock myself. It's the only thing I can cast. It stops, kind of like nothing. It stops like a single threat from the opponent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 away from Zacama. And there's no guarantee Zacama even does anything. I really just don't want to see an angel or a flying threat, because I don't think I'm going to rely on Lyra to do anything. Alright, that will just kill us on its own. We like have to sweep the board because they can just untap and sacrifice 2 things and it kills us. That would be a reason not to play this Barontodon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I couldn't cast it in the Nova next turn anyways. But I guess that was a reason to hold on to it, hoping they wouldn't just play this, or just expecting I would have to sweep the board no matter what anyways. Exile a card. Okay, well, there goes the Chemisters. That's a weird... Oh, it answers Carnage Tyrant, actually. That makes sense. Also answers Lyra. Alright, we don't have a... We're just dead if we untap here to any creature, because they just sacrificed this. So I think I'm going to swing... Hope they block with the Tithe Taker, but they're not going to. Get a token on their turn, and it will go down to 1. And then from there, they play double Gutter Bones with the Spectacle trigger. And we just hope Lyra does something. No, there's no black in this deck, so Kaya's Wrath, I don't have it. I also don't really like, excuse me, don't think Kaya's Wrath is that much better than Cleansing Nova or Deafening Clarion, especially in this deck specifically. I don't think it costing 1 less would have changed anything at all this game. Yep, I gotta sweep the board. They did not block, so they get to keep the token, trigger Spectacle, probably get these back. We have to hope they have no answer to Lyra, or another Priest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could find a land. It'd have to be an untapped source for Zacama next turn. And it would have to live. Looks like they're just doing Gutter Bones. which is pretty good. It means we have more outs than we would otherwise if it was like a different kind of card. Alright, well, this is literally the only thing we can do. I really don't think it's going to live. They have to not have another consume. Or, that's all we've seen of, like, real removal so far. Oh, there's consume. Whatever. Don't think I want to negate there. We were kind of just one sweeper away from completely stabilizing, kind of. I don't know. I think we had a decent chance of winning that. It just didn't really come together. We needed, like, them to just not have Midnight Reaper. If they just didn't have Midnight Reapers in both those spots, they would have ran out of gas, and we probably would have been able to stabilize. Alright, well, moving on here. What do we got going on? This hand does not look like it does anything at all. Well, it only needs 2 lands, actually, and then it gets turned online. I'm gonna try this. This comes in tapped, so I might as well play this now. Please don't be some sort of crazy aggro deck. It's not. We don't have Growth Spiral mana. Let's just play that tapped. It looks like either Dimir or the Guildgate deck. Oh no, it looks like Dimir. Okay, they're gonna take either one of these two. Probably take Wilderness Reclamation, because banking on me not drawing lands, I think he'd rather just take this. Actually, they could take this. Oh no, they take Nexus of Fate. What the hell? I would have not taken that one. Maybe they have Unmoored Egos. I'm just gonna name it. That was like the... That was the card I considered completely dead in my hand. If I played my lands the... no. If I played this untapped, I could have copied a discard spell on 2. Probably would have done that, especially for the Surveil. What? Well, right back at you, buddy. That's a good one. I like Mind Rot. I've never seen Mind Rat before. Mind Rot. Let's see what they discard. That's so funny. Mind Rot. Okay. Alright. So this is probably straight up blue-black. I guess we'll get rid of the half of this and one of these two. Let's get rid of Electro Dominance. I don't think it's going to do anything. Found the Growth Spiral mana. I think it's better to just guarantee a land drop with this. Get a green, white, second blue source. Let's see if there's another Mind Rot. Oh, there isn't, thank God. Alright, let's run this out. We don't have much going on, like, at all. Doom Whisperer. Okay, let's discard that. Carnage Tyrant. Don't have the manas. Doesn't really fare well against the Doom Whisperer either. So they're probably going to draw, like, the best cards in their deck now. I guess it's just kind of free to cast this, because these are instant. Land? Damn. It's castable, though, actually. Yep, let's run it out. Alright, that's not bad. That was pretty much as good as we could have hoped for. Oh, wow. Almost had, like, the complete nuts there. Chemister's Growth Spiral, double land. I guess it would have been a little bit better if I found, like, a Nexus and was able to cast it. Another Doom Whisperer. They didn't even surveil a single time. I don't think they knew the top card either, yeah. They have Burglar Rat. Okay. We're also dead next turn. Huh. I guess nothing we do actually matters anyways. Let's get rid of Carnage Tyrant. We need to do something now, or we die. Okay, well that's something. Is it good enough? It kills one of these, right? Yeah, it kills it by a landslide. We have a lot of mana. I think going down to 10 doesn't really change much, so I'll just add one extra card to the explosion. It's still a 2-turn clock. Unless they have like Dispel or something. Am I going to play around? I'm not Spell Pierce. I don't think I'm going to play around that though. I could just cast Growth... I should have cast Growth Spiral there. I could have got more mana. Whoops. Yeah, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Oh well. 7, 8. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sure. Could do it for 8, cast Growth Spiral. Also play around Spell Pierce. Why not? So hopefully we find something and they don't surveil into a huge punish when we draw a... Okay, that was a lot of lands. Ooh boy. That was a lot of lands. Oh my god. Okay, that explosion was not good enough. Not even close. We didn't really find anything. Guess we'll start pitching some lands here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 lands in play, so we got 21 mana across these two things. Fortunately, that doesn't do much here. Just pitch another land. Oh boy. What's this last card? Body Racer? Okay, they'll probably take the Brontodon, so I... Brontodon? Yeah, Thrash Brontodon. So I can't take out their campaign. I mean, we literally need to top deck something or we're dead. That's kind of unbelievable. Maybe I should have drew more with the explosion instead of the Growth Spiral, but it was only one less card. I kind of figured we'd find something. That's kind of crazy. Just didn't draw a single thing. You're not it. Maybe you can find it here. It's kind of a redraw. I could have cast these Thunderherds to thin first. I don't know. Well, probably wouldn't have drawn that island. I mean the forest if I got the forest out. But that was probably... Yep, we're dead. That's crazy. An explosion for 8 found, what, 6 lands and 2 dead cards? Our whole deck was pretty good there, just didn't find anything. I actually do like Watley. I think it's kind of a pesky permanent for them to deal with. I'm going to take out Clarion, bring in Cleansing Nova. I think their threats are too large for Clarion. I'm going to try the Nexus thing still, I think. Maybe just more Carnage Tyrants. Take out Brontodon. I don't care about their disinformation campaign. How much do I like Watley? Maybe I don't like Watley. Watley just dies to a Doom Whisperer attack. Lyra doesn't really handle Doom Whisperer too well. Yeah, let's just do it like this. Lean heavily on this Nexus of Fate strategy. Oh, I don't think this is going to work. Opponent has Mind Rot, so I don't expect us to be able to stockpile cards for like a Electro Dominance combo style strategy. Alright, we got a turn 3 Reclamation. Let's hope there's no duress. It looked like Bant Nexus. It's funny. The other game it looked like Jeskai Control, now we're like Bant Nexus. Oh, undone. Yep, let's just do this. Is that a reanimation land? It's a memorial. Okay. Interesting. So they expect a far slower game than I do. Alright, discard half of a Chemisters. Pergola Rat. Love it. I love it. So next turn we can, oh no, we don't have any red. Never mind, I lied. Sure. Probably discard... Electro Dominance? Yeah, can't cast it. Not doing much. It is a win condition, but... I think we have time to find another one. Though, I said that last game, and we did not have the time. Got a lot of mana to work with here, though. Actually, no, I want to cast this Growth Spiral, so... Alright, I will discard that, though. I think we're gonna find a land by the time, Alright, found a land. Gonna keep the Nexus in hand instead of discarding it, so we can discard it to, like, Mind Rot, I guess, or something. Let's hope there's no Mind Rot, that'd kinda suck. Oh, there's a Mind Rot. Alright, well, I guess I'll now discard Nexus. Find 2 other things to discard. Alright, this and that. Keep land Carnage Tyrant. Hope no follow-up Eldest Reborn. Ooh, don't even have to take 2. Oh shoot, nope, nope. I missed my triggers. Oh well. I don't think I was gonna do it anyways. In the face of so much discard, I'd rather keep my hand a bit light, keep this on backup. Don't you dare cast Eldest Reborn. Taking their time here. Thinking about Doom Whisperer? Okay. Interesting. Looks like they didn't realize they couldn't target this. Okay, I'll take it. Let me remind you, there is red cards in this deck. Alright, well, I'm gonna swing with that. There's not much merit to holding on to this land, so I don't know if I want to cast it or not. I'm trying to think. Like, if they pick this up, whatever picks this up probably gets rid of Zacama anyways. Looks like they just had no answer to Carnage Tyrant, though, so it didn't matter. Never even thought about that, just shaving, like, one of my colors in the sideboard. It's going down, but, I mean, I had a fair amount of red sources, just didn't have any that game. Thankfully didn't need them. So Clarion does kill their little tiny doges and stuff, but I'm not very scared of those small things anyways. I don't think I want Lyra, because they kept in Chupacabra. Bronzodon, no. Huatli could expect Vraska's Contempt too. Oof, this is kind of tough. I think I'm going to keep it the way it is. Yes. Also, Teferi might come back. Might put Teferi back in the deck. It draws cards. It's like a different angle to attack your opponent that they have to answer. And if you already have like a big threat in play, you're stretching their ability to answer everything you're doing really thin. So I think I do like Teferi. Maybe just taking out Tezzeret was right, not Teferi. I already missed Teferi. Huatli also doesn't seem to do much. Alright, this hand doesn't do much either. It does have a Carnage Tyrant, but I think I can do... I don't know. I think we have time. I think we have time to get away with this hand. 2 arguably dead cards, and got the 4th mana for the Chemisters. So we can at least discard one of these. Opponent has no early discard pressure or creature, no Burglar Rat. See if there's a disinformation campaign. Easily counter this. Thief of Sanity. Alright, kind of expected that. Kind of surprised I didn't see any game 2. It can't hurt us too bad, but it is really bad to get hit by this, obviously. We just need a second red source so we can blow this up. Alright, put a Nexus in our deck. We are a Nexus deck, so thinning a Nexus player isn't the best thing to do. I think they want to swing. Yeah. Not playing D with that. That'd be funny. They did not take a Chemisters. This guarantees the red source for this Electro Dominance to kill this. So, I'm going to run this out. I think, yeah. I'm not going to reveal a dinosaur because I can't do anything with the mana. Alright, we also know they did not take the mountain. Actually, I could have deduced what they stole if I just, like, sat through my whole deck and looked. Also, I don't think they have any counter spells, so I think this Electro Dominance is good to go. Could actually just windmill a Carnage Tyrant and completely ignore this Thief. Damn. Well, they're going to take one of them. Let's see what they're scared of more. Alright, they want to take Carnage Tyrant. That leads me to believe they have no answer to it, like Eldritch Reborn. And now we get to Electro Dominance this. We actually get to Electro Dominance it for 4, so we get to cast Chemisters. They don't seem to have a second one, at least not in hand. What else have we lost? Another Chemisters and a Growth Spiral. Okay, so we blow this up now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw some cards. I don't think ramping one land is going to do much here. Yikes. Alright, let's hope there's no third discard spell so we can keep this Reclamation. 4, 5, 6. Okay. Also, I don't know what they stole. Kind of curious. Could be like a Carnage Tyrant or something. That'd be hilarious. Nope, they don't go for any discard. Okay. Put a stop here. Run this out. Play this. Let's just... Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Guess it's... Yeah, let's just cast this. Let's get a land out of our deck. There's no reason to, Chemisters here, I don't think. So we just pass. Probably should have took a quick look to see what they actually did exile there. That was kind of a mistake. I just kind of did it too fast. Knowing me, I probably wouldn't have been able to deduce it anyways. Alright, let's pass. Whoops, I did not mean to put a stop there. They don't surveil. I don't think they've ever surveilled with the Doom Whisperer. They got 6, 7 mana. They can discard this last card, and then we can think about Chemistersing it. I probably would just insight it. Yeah, let's just insight this. So we can choose what to discard. Well, that was weird. The game, like, froze completely. Alright, I'm gonna discard Stomping Ground. Guess we're gonna do it again. Notion Rain. Okay, so we're not gonna do it again. But I still don't know what the second Reclamation is doing right now. I'd rather just draw cards and not waste my mana. We should wait till after so they don't, like, duress. Do I want this second Reclamation? I really don't think I do. Rather just draw cards. This deck almost wants an Escanta. Obviously in this spot it'd be really good. Yikes. Alright. Oh, come on. Alright. Let's, snap that off. Looks like we're gonna go down to 4. Oh my god. Anything, please, deck? Nexus. Alright, thank you. Enters tapped. Do we have another basic? If they didn't steal the basic, we do have another one in the deck. And I'll be damned if I draw it, so... Alright, we got a fair bit of outs here. I could just end step the next... No, it's kind of the same as just doing it now, so let's just do it now. I'm very curious to see what they stole. Alright, looks like all 4 Nexus are still in the deck. Both Zacamas. How many Carnage Tyrants? 1, 2. They actually stole a Carnage Tyrant. Looks like they stole an Expansion Explosion. Okay, so they have a Carnage Tyrant and an Expansion Explosion, I think. Definitely 1 Carnage Tyrant. Because there was 4 in the deck. Anything. 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 Please. Oh, God. Well, I guess it's better than not discarding it to the disinformation campaign. So, again, we're down to hoping we draw something. Down to 1 top deck. We actually had lethal with, I think we did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we had lethal with Electro Dominance and Expansion Explosion. If we just had one. How many lands are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my god, we hit it. Alright, so they didn't play these. And we know, I think they stole it. I don't know. I mean, it's all just on this anyways, so I might as well just cast it now. Is there any reason to wait? Or just float more mana? Also, this isn't lethal, I don't think. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, it is lethal. Oh, man. I have not seen a single counterspell from my opponent this entire game, so I think I'm just going to go for it. There's no counters for them to steal from us. And it's kind of risky if I just whiff. So let's not do that. Also, if this gets countered, we're not doing anything anyways. So, I mean, if you have it, you have it. 15, 17, 18. Is there any way they can gain life? I guess they could. How much mana do I have? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24, so... I can't really play around Syncopate anyways. 22 mana. Sure, whatever. Yep. Please resolve. Pay 14. What the... Did I mess up? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whatever. Alright, screw it. Enough time. Please die. Yes! Yes! Oh, man. Oh, we did it! The last possible draw was an explosion. They had no answer to it. Even though they didn't cast the disinformation campaigns or anything, so that leads me to believe they had nothing to draw into. They never surveilled with their Doom Whisper, I don't think. So I don't think they were digging for anything, like a negate. So I don't think they had any answers to an explosion. Last possible turn. Whew. Man. Okay. Alright, we're still in the constructed event now. Oh boy. Alright, mono green Stompy. Looks like we're short-lived celebration here. I don't think we can beat this. What they're doing is... Oh no, it's not mono green Stompy. Okay. So Clarion looks like it still has a spot here in this matchup. We have to shock ourselves, so let's do that. I guess I'd prefer to Growth Spiral. We have a turn 7 Zacama, if we keep hitting lands. Not totally reliable. Don't think we have time. Oh, damn, we probably just don't have time. Untap Source? Rip. Alright, well, I mean... We have a turn 6 Zacama, I think. Let's get a blue. Or white. No, I think we get a white, right? Doesn't really matter. Just get a blue. Screw it. You got 2 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, well, are we just dead? That's not very fun. 5. Yep, we're just dead. Cool. Alright, nothing we did mattered. We needed a sweeper, didn't have it. There's only one in the main, though. Okay. Wildly seems decent. Lyra. This thing. Carnage Tyrant, not so much. These are alright. I'm going to take out the Nexus plan. Could just take out the Thrashing Brontodons. Well, they're very good blockers, actually. Very good blockers for the early game. Just start shaving some of these crazy X spells. Yeah, let's do that. I guess I'd prefer... Well, Electro Dominance still has this place in this deck, so let's just run it like this. Well, this is unfortunate. Crazy win into a very quick death. I really don't think I can beat this. It's like not fast, or like the creatures are just big enough that Clarion's not good. Ooh, jeez. Alright, not keeping this. Oh boy. Alright, this is prime examples why you want the Guildgate meta base, probably, over this. I can't keep this. Okay, well, it's gonna be a quick one. Did I even want this? I guess it was better than a random card. I don't know. I have no obligation to cast it next turn, so I can just play a tap land. Cinder Vines? Okay, our opponent has us on a different deck than we are. I think. Guess it blows up, I don't know, it's weird to see. We already have double white for Cleansing Nova top deck. Blue, blue, red, red. Red, red, red. Have enough red. Green, we need green, right? I actually have one green source, so... Definitely want that. Looks like a game where we do absolutely nothing again. We drew both our Zacamas. Yep, this is going to be a quick one. Lame. No double... Yes, I do have double white. Okay, well, Lyra, let's do your thing. This doesn't kill flyers or anything, right? They have a 1-mana spell here? What is it, Shock? Looks like they had something that they can cast there. Curious. Please don't have a Vivian Reed. Oh, God. Okay, that's good. So we can hide behind Lyra for however long we can. That was like the best top deck ever. Okay. Kind of curious if they'll just blow this up. Let's find out. Doesn't actually do much. They might just blow it up so we don't get mana. Oh, no, they don't. They don't. Eventually they're going to make a big enough board to not care about Lyra. That doesn't actually kill Lyra. They still do the fight? Is there something I'm not... They did have a shock in hand. Or a burn spell. Oh, whatever. That sucks. So we need, what, Lyra? Yep, no. Did nothing. If only Zacama had, like, Flash or something. If one of these was an Electro Dominance, with the second Reclamation, had 5 mana, tap 4 of it, float 1, 10. Yeah, I could have actually cast Zacama right there if one of those was a Electro Dominance. That's kind of funny. Alright, well, we broke even, so as a free-to-play account, that's a pretty good thing to see. What am I doing? Oh, right, deck. Let's go to the deck. That's not the deck. I saw red and clicked it. So it did alright, but there's spots where I kind of wish I had more card draw, like Iskanta and Teferi. Obviously, relying on an explosion to gas back up is totally reasonable, but if that's the case, I'd want 4 and maybe 2 Electro Dominance, something like that. Definitely want to ferry back in somewhere. I'll have to work on it for next time. Might even just do the Guildgate land base so I'm not like shocking myself so much being completely color screwed. What else? So as a sideboard, Huali didn't do much. The Nova would have done much. I mean, every time we had Nova and needed it, it was good. The negates, I don't think we ever brought in the negates. Right? I don't think I ever brought this thing in. Interesting. So maybe this is just more of a Naya deck, and having negate seems a little weird. Maybe like Crushing Canopy instead, or whatever the card's called. I still do like the blue here. I think it's just fun. Straight up Naya is fun as well, but this just looks more interesting to me. I like drawing cards, so that's what blue's good for. Yep, we're gonna have to work on this more. Anyways, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll probably have another video of the Guildgate version sometime in the near future for my next video, which should be this one somewhere. And yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good night, or day, or whatever time it is.